3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Good morning, fellow Forex traders. We're looking at the free signal trade that I published. This came out last night, CAD JPY buy. We'll take a little bit closer look at it. It is the end of the week, Friday, September 13th. It's Friday the 13th, my friends. Happy early Halloween. We've had a terrific week, and I've been meaning to kind of watch and see how many people are live, and I haven't done it. In terms of joining me on a regular basis. I made a quick little announcement in the group this morning that I said I'm going to be, just so you're aware, if you're a subscriber or if you're a free member, I'm going to start separating the trade results analysis sessions into two separate sessions back to back. So when I first go live in the morning, it will be here on YouTube. And I will only be talking about the free trade. And I will also spend time over and over and over again every session, and this is why I'm telling you this, explaining to people that are brand new how this works, because that is missing. If I did that every day and subscribers had to watch that, I think I would bore the hell out of people. But if you're a subscriber, inside of our Discord group, you will have access to a new channel, a new menu section called Subscribers Only. There will be a thing called a live stage, and also there will be a link for the replay, which will be recorded every day. On that live stage, it's essentially us going live inside of Discord and sharing my screen, and what I'll be able to do to separate these two different live sessions is on the free session, broadcast live to YouTube, it's going to be about marketing. It's going to be about building the group. It's going to be about how a beginner would use my system. And it's going to be that over and over and over again every day, because this group and this system continues to grow. And you might even say, from a business standpoint, it's going to be a marketing piece more than anything. Certainly, we will talk about the free trade. Okay. But once I finish that relatively short session, just talking about the free trade, and I go live in the group for subscribers only, this will allow me to show all of the accounts. Right now, I go to this screen once in a while, I pause and I switch accounts. You know, I'll still do that when I'm switching accounts. But I will be showing all of the results that subscribers, all of the feeds that subscribers have access to. Just get a little bit more intimate on, for subscribers, and much more specific, and from a marketing sense, from a growing the group sense on the free side. So Mark says, I like that idea, and Doug simply gives me a thumbs up. A yellow thumbs up to begin with. I don't know. What's that mean? Does that mean you're feeling bad? Just kidding. So I'm going to try that. And I'm starting it now because I've been kind of playing with some of the technical side of it. I already did a test about a week or so ago. Still need to do a test and make sure that subscribers only, people that are subscribers, are only having access to what's called the live stage inside of the group. And I'll talk about that. That'll be part of the marketing piece on the free signal. So that doesn't mean I won't, as far as subscribers go, glance at the free signal, once we're in the subscribers only section, but I won't spend as much time on it, and we'll spend more time on the feeds looking at every trade that's going on in all of the different feeds and getting into it a little bit more intimately. And the live stage for subscribers only allows me to bring people on to discuss things, to discuss your thoughts, answer your questions. A much more potentially intimate experience. That's the idea. One-on-one group sessions. Right now, it's kind of like me dictating to you. And I think I'd rather have people, once they subscribe, if they're like, you know what, I hear you talking to us, but I have a question about this, or this doesn't make sense, or here's an idea, or what did you mean here? So we'll get a little bit more. We'll get a lot more one-on-one if that's what you want to do, because I can simply bring you onto the stage. You can obviously use your microphone. I think it's going to allow people to share their screen if they wanted to, things like that. Probably won't need to share screen as much as we would just, having a conversation. So I'm going to try that. I don't want it to be cumbersome for me, and I don't want to. I've been giving away a lot of information on YouTube, on the YouTube live session, and I find myself holding back a little bit because it's a subscriber only feed. So I think you get the point. That's what I'm moving to. I've got about 6 weeks before I get on the road full time. And when I say full time, I'm probably gonna spend about 2 to 3 weeks, probably 2 weeks, heading towards Arizona. There's probably a million other places I really want to go, but I'm getting a little bit later start this year than I will moving forward. I'm not starting traveling until about November 5th to the 10th, roughly. And normally I want to get started sometime like now, September, maybe October. We'll see. So, not that I need to share my personal life with you, but in that sense, the reason I was saying that is that, as you can see lately, I've been shooting for around 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The reason I've been shooting for that time is because once I get on the West Coast, it'll be 3 hours different. So, if I'm doing 11 to 11:30 a.m. live sessions when I'm on the, did I say East Coast? West Coast? When I'm on the West Coast, I will be starting at 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. It's literally the same time. It's just same time for me, right? Same body clock time. Same circadian rhythm. So, just letting you know that. And I've got a few thumbs up, and Mark says I like that idea. So, only a few people watch. It's so interesting. Maybe it will really change things up and get potentially some more people watching live. So, here's another thing I want to tell you. I'm pretty close to doing it, only sharing the free signal in a live session on YouTube, not giving anyone access to the MetaTrader 4 account, because people can use it nefariously. They can steal the trade. It's free. And steal it in the sense of automation if they know what they're doing. I don't really like that. So I may just show it and may just deal with it on the morning live session. Now, probably one of the best ways for me to present and show the live session is to do this. I'm sorry, the free trade is to have a 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, as long as the Forex market is open, session that is live running on YouTube. So I could literally have a channel exactly like this, published on YouTube, that is live all the time, that would be the way for you to pay attention to and follow. I'm thinking about doing that. That way I have a little bit more control of it, and it can't be easily It really can't be copied. You can't copy a YouTube video Forex trade / signal to an account automatically. Can't do it. So, yeah, that's what's coming at you. Let me know what you think about that. So it's Friday, end of the week. I feel as if the market is back to a sense of normalcy. We had a very, very normal week. Let me, well, before we do that, I guess we'll look at results. So CAD JPY open right now. It's a buy trade. Nothing closed overnight. For the week, $1,262.82. And for the month, $8,016.62. Pretty impressive results for giving away free trades. The other reason, and I'll just say this real quick, if you're watching, if you're a new member, if you're watching the replay, because nobody seems to want to join me live. I mean, come on, people got their lives, right? And it's Friday morning, Friday afternoon. People work, people have jobs. I haven't had a job in 18 years. This is what I do. So, one of the things that, well, I pretty much already said that. I don't want to beat it to death. I pretty much told you what changes are coming. Free signals doing extremely well. So CAD JPY buy, you should do it. Absolutely. So let's pause here. We're going to jump over to, and I believe I just launched, let me look here. Yeah, I did just launch a trade on, wow, and it just closed. Before I could even show you the screen, on our 10 pip hybrid feed, we had a CHF JPY that was open while I was getting ready to share this with you, and just closed at a $60 profit. So $321.83 for the day. Interestingly enough, I have to look at that. I thought I just made a change on that account. It's like we were in this group of pairs. We were trading Euro AUD, Chief JPY, and I think it was NZD JPY in that group. Nonetheless, we got out of the group. Everything was closed. And then this morning, I believe, this just came open and immediately went closed. Let's look at the time on this. Maybe I'm missing something here. So this was launched on the 13th today at 18:35, and it closed at 18:44. Yeah. So that's some fast movement on CHF JPY. Let's go look at that pair. What the heck is going on? Because that was some seriously fast movement. Let's move down to the 4-hour. Just a drop. Kind of a quick drop. Let's look at the 30-minute. And what was that again? That was a buy. Oh, it was a buy. Yeah, some quick movement on that right there. So, anyway, 10 pip hybrid doing extremely well. So for the day, $321.83, depending on what you bid, because with my system you're scalable. For the week, $3,408.07, and for the month, $25,822.29. It's all scalable. You scale it up, you scale it down for your particular account. Once we move this to subscribers only, we'll get a little bit more intimate with what's really going on, what you can do, some ideas, some things that I do, just because, you know, we can see through walls. We can see the overall algorithm. Speaking of that, let's jump over to the overall algorithm and let's take a look at it. I'm just going to count these here. I want to see, you know, I'll share it with you. Since this is one of the last few days, I'm going to be sharing this out to the crowd publicly. This is the full algorithm, so you can see what we are in. No currency pair other than CAD JPY has went a little deep, but 3, 4, 5 trades. And the AI system, if you look back, I believe the free signal is CAD-JPY, because I'm telling it to go ahead and grab a trade that is 5 or more deep in a sequence. So that just slows down the free trade that comes out to you by saying to the system, only grab a trade that has went against 4 or 5 trades. I'm pretty sure that's where it's at. So not it's just very stable movement. Nothing's running away. Really nice stable closure, $157.49 overnight. That's the full algorithm. It gives me a sense of wanting to start trading the full algorithm again on an account because of just the stability of the market, but we know how that works, don't we? It will blow up. For the week, $11,428.19 closure. For the month, $19,100.65 closure. That's the full algorithm if you bid 0.10 lot size. Most accounts cannot handle it. Certainly can handle what's going on right now. I mean, overall bidding a base dollar lot size, $310 drawdown, that's nothing. That's some very, very normal. And that's the thing we'll be able to get into as a subscriber only. We'll really be able to, share these numbers from day to day, week to week. Maybe we'll make a spreadsheet and kind of look at, what the market's doing on a daily drawdown basis. How many trades? If you look here, let's count them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 trades open on a handful of currency pairs. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 currency pairs out of 22. So that gives you a sense when you look at this premium monitor account, and this is potentially one of the last times you'll see this live as a free subscriber. You'll only see the free signal, and then subscribers will see this kind of stuff. The deeper side of it. So some great results lately. We don't have anything running away. Mark gave me an explosive bomb emoji. So let me think what other accounts I want to show you. Let's go look at, I'm going to pause this here. Let's go look at the gold scalper account. In fact, it went in and went out. We are not in any gold trades right now. However, closure for the day, it has done exactly what I wanted it to. It made $10, $10.52 in this case. 3 buy orders at a 10-cent bid to make $10. It's impressive. For the week, $108.86. That might not seem like a lot, but it's consistent. It's relatively conservative. Trading gold conservatively. And if you took that $108.86 and withdrew it today and held it in Bitcoin for 5 or more years, it would turn into tens of thousands of dollars potentially. Potentially. Speaking of that, I'm going to be leaning a lot more on the idea of trading Forex, taking out weekly profits and holding them in Bitcoin because the exponential profits there. I'm going to start leaning a lot more on that. Like, for example, I thought last night, the channel, this system is called, FX with Terry Signals. And I feel as if I could potentially morph it into something related to Bitcoin in the sense. Obviously, we got the FX to BTC, FX to Bitcoin protocol video that I made. But as I watched that, that was more intended for members that already understood what was going on. And I'd really like to make a video coming up soon that is for new members, because we got a lot of new people coming in saying, hey, how are you amassing and accumulating Bitcoin anonymously? How are you doing that? Right? Well, we're trading Forex at an offshore broker and taking out a week withdrawal, which is sent to us in Bitcoin, and we hold that in Bitcoin. honestly, if you your average person maybe doesn't have this kind of money, but if you were holding anywhere from 50 to $100,000 in Bitcoin right now, your future is set. If you can hold that for 5+ years, your future is set. It will be worth millions and millions of dollars. And in fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull something up here, and we'll end the session with this. I'm going to pull up, basically, you don't see this, but I'll share the screen with you in a second here. I am going to pull up my Bitcoin, let's see, Bitcoin investment calculator. Here we go. I will share this with you. Let me just zero out some numbers here so we can kind of do this together. And then I'll share this with you. So let's see. Let's share the browser. Here it is. So let me check and make sure you can still hear me. Yes, you can. This is the lump sum investment. I shouldn't say that. It's a Bitcoin investment calculator, but we're going to look at it from a lump sum standpoint. If you had $50,000 right now, and some people are like, where am I going to get that kind of money? Listen, there are people in this group who have a lot more than $50,000 holding of Bitcoin. Okay. So if you had $50,000 right now, in 5 years, the projection is that you would have $5.3 million. That's just the math. That's assuming a CAGR, a combined annual growth rate of 155%, which is what the actual percentage rate is right now. I should say the actual 5-year combined annual growth rate is for Bitcoin. So $50,000 held right now is $5.3 million. It's not that hard to collect $50,000 worth of Bitcoin. Let's say you only had $100 of it, and you decided to trade conservatively and make, let's call it $35 a week. I'm just being random here. In 5 years, that's a $9,200 total investment in Bitcoin. It'd be worth $216,000. Let's stretch it out to 7 years. 7 years puts you over $1 million, $1.4 million, with a $12,840 total that you bought, $35 weekly. And what's nice about having this calculator is it's accessible from the group, the free Discord group, fxwithterry.com. I will probably spend a good amount of time on this daily with the free signal section. You guys, we'll touch on this obviously also in the paid subscriber, but I think this is a huge selling point of what we're doing. This should be able to convince everyone that they're in the right spot, because you have the ability over here. You got monthly investment, weekly investment, daily investment. If you took this to zero and you just went to monthly investment, $250, start out with $100, you put $250 a month away for 7 years, $2.2 million. That's impressive. Stretch it out to 10 years, $36 million. The power of compounding those last 4 years is incredible. That's a decent chunk of money, $36.9 million. And again, this is just mathematics. This is the assumption that Bitcoin will continue as it has, but it has continued as it has. Ups and downs don't matter. It's the overall CAGR, the combined annual growth rate. So I believe, let me come back to the screen here. I believe that's what I wanted to, let me look at, see if there's any more accounts that I want to share with you here. Stand by, because we have a lot of them running. So let's see, we've looked at that, free signals. We looked at gold. Yeah, that's pretty much it. there is one thing we could look at, which is this one. Let me check real quick. Interestingly enough, I'll share this one with you. This is, let me erase my stuff off the screen there. This is the one profitable pair feed. It's interesting because you'll look at the free signal. I believe the free signal is CAD JPY. But I told the free signal to only enter trade number 4 or 5 and beyond. That can be very profitable. And one of the reasons that the free signal can seem technically, mathematically more profitable than the regular feed itself. Now, this is the actual feed. It's being sent out at a 0.01 lot size. As far as a closure goes, nothing overnight for the week. Bidding 10 cents on the one profitable pair feed, bidding 10 cents as a base bid, it has made $147.36. $147.36. Let's go back and do something here. $147.36. Let me show you this. Let's plug that in. Let's say you got $100 of Bitcoin. $147 a week. Okay. You're trading my one profitable pair feed at a minimum lot size. $147 a week. Let's do it over 5 years. Is $875,000. Let's do it at 7. It'll put us up to $5.7 million. So $147 a week, bidding the minimum lot size on my one profitable pair automated feed. In 7 years, your Bitcoin holdings could potentially be worth $5.7 million. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Extremely impressive. So I'm going to stop it there. If you're not impressed yet, you might be sleeping. You might not be awake. Let me erase that. That's it. I looked next week. In fact, we can do that here real quick. Stand by, and I'll end with looking at the Forex news. Here it is, Forex Factory. So Friday, September 13th, no news today, but we've had, some stable momentum since yesterday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, there is no news. You can see it here. Monday, September 16th, no news. However, the rest of the week, I'll click this. Tuesday, USD and CAD. Wednesday, GBP, USD, NZD, AUD. So Thursday has high impact news, and Friday of next week, JPY, GBP, CAD. I think it was it Thursday that it was looking to be the USD, unemployment claims on Thursday. Oh, here it is, Wednesday, FOMC economic projections at 2 p.m. That's gonna move. We're gonna see some real solid, I predict, movement next week just because of this high impact news. Excuse me. All right. On that cough, we'll end the session for the week. Appreciate you watching. I'm going to shoot for doing the live session switch up. Say that 100 times fast. Say it 10 times fast. I'm going to plan on doing the live session switch up. I'm going to try to start that Monday, where I do just the YouTube public facing free signal, and then we go I close that down and go live immediately for subscribers only inside of the group. I'll need to test and make sure that only subscribers can see that live session. Live stage is what you'll see in the menu. But I'll test that this weekend. So that's it. Appreciate you joining me. And we had an awesome week. Have a happy weekend. We'll start trading again Sunday night at 5 p.m. Eastern. I will see you then. Take care.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.